welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I'm going to be working on my journal spread for the week of February 9th to the 15th. I'm going to be using this doll here by Kira Silas & Co. PlanIt Darbi Darbloom's Heartfelt, and Scraps Pink Faded Stripes. I want to see if I can finish these off, so I brought both of those in. And then for quotes, I brought in Mojo Jojo Plan's Uncensored Seasonal and Holiday Quotes, purple and boxes and more, and jewel tone boxes. And you can use code Rosalina10 and that will save you 10% off of your Mojo Jojo plans. That will be an affiliate code, and I will earn a small commission if you do decide to shop through my link or use my code, and my link will be in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get started with the plan with me. So I'm going to start with this one first here. And I think I'm going to take it all the way up to the top. It is about 10 something at night, my usual time that I've been filming lately. It's just working better for me, but it's raining outside, guys. So it's very like peaceful. I'm trying to get this all the way to the edge, but I can't. But it's very peaceful to like listen to the rain and like being, you know, in here filming. It just feels so nice. I will say though, the weather here in California is so bipolar. Like I feel like we've had beautiful weather, enough to where it's like just a long sleeve is good enough, you know. Even then it's still kind of like on the warmer side, you know, the sun coming out. And then today it was kind of gloomy out, and then I didn't even know it was raining or it was going to rain until I needed to go to the store, and it was like 7:30, and my car was wet, and like it smelled like rain, and I'm like, wait, what? It was raining today? Like when did that happen, you know? But yeah, the weather has definitely been a little bipolar to say the least, but okay. I like that, and I'm thinking maybe we can put a doll here, and maybe I can put some boxes right here. Maybe just like as extra little just something extra to have. I think that'll be a good idea. And I do have quotes too, so I want to keep that in mind. But I think I will just take this big box here, and I'm gonna need to white that out, but I'll worry about that in a second. Kind of wanted to bring this purple in and more of like this cool tone purple. Apparently I've never used this purple before, so first time for everything. Let's do that. So let's get this here. Okay, actually, let's see. I'm going to get this here. I liked that. So I'm going to just white out a little section. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't, but I always regret the times that I don't. So I'm doing it today. But I did horrible, so let's go back over. Okay, and I got a little bit of the whiteout showing there, but that's okay. No, I think I should have just left this the way that it was. Okay. Okay. That's good. And then maybe I can bring like a little header box right there, and that will kind of help mask this little situation here. Okay, maybe a little bit more spaced. I am being so indecisive today. I just got done editing my catch-all spread, so that'll be up by the time you guys see this video. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I think I'm going to change out these dates. I have Mojo Jojo plans jewel tone date the dates. I think I want to change them out. I think I'm just going to use the red color. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure I fast forwarded through that. I almost forgot to get the actual February, but I'm pretty sure I fast forwarded through that so you guys didn't just have to watch me, you know, just change these dates out. But that was pretty quick and easy, and I'm trying to play with, you know, changing out dates a little bit more. I feel like it just adds a little something to my spreads, so I'm trying to do that some more. Okay, so I want to add her somewhere. Let's see. Maybe I can add her somewhere on these days. I think I'm gonna put her on Sunday because Sundays I think will be a good day to, risk some of my function, because by Sundays I'm done. I am done. I am getting ready to move on to the next week and get prepared for my following week, so I am not behind. So I think that that will be okay. And I still have plenty of function space. If anything, I might just leave it alone. I might not even touch any more of that. So I know I should be bringing in some more boxes, but I want to bring in some of these quotes. I feel like these quotes are perfect. So me and my fiance, we actually, I'm gonna move this over real quick. We actually were always like messing with each other, like joking around and like just, you know, just for fun. And so I feel like these are like perfect quotes. Like, I can't believe I'm not sick of you yet. Happy Valentine's Day. Or I love you more than yesterday because yesterday you got on my nerves. You know, like that's just fun stuff that we like to say to each other. So I feel like it's perfect to add into this spread this week. So I'm definitely going to add it because we're always just messing around, having a good time. And I love it. I think that's why we get along so well, because we understand each other's humor and we know that it's just all fun and games. So maybe I should get the Valentine's Day somewhere here. So maybe I'll get, and the train is now here. The train has made its presence. So if you guys hear the train, you know, that's what's going on. I like love is sharing your popcorn. That's cute too. I like the love, but I think I'm just going to keep with the fun quotes. I like these. Okay, and then, so how about we get this one more here? Maybe a little bit more off, like that. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. And then I think I want to bring a little bit more floral onto that side. Maybe this one here. I really need to get a new blade for my Cricut. I'm gonna add that to my to-do list as soon, or my to-buy list actually, as soon as I'm done filming, because it's needed. Maybe I can get, let's see, Initially, I was thinking something like right here. Then I'll still have plenty. Maybe I just got the wrong floral because I'm not loving this one. What about this one here? Okay, yeah. That one looks much better. Okay, and then maybe I'm gonna bring in some bullet points down here, so I could bring some more scraps. Let's maybe bring this one. I'm gonna try to see if I can get away with just using these scraps here and not have to go into my new page, but if I do, that's, you know, no big deal. No big deal at all. I just want to see if I can use as much as I can. So let's bring in the bullet points. I'm going to have to use one of the purple ones because these are the ones that actually have bullet points. Maybe I'll take these darker purple. I'm gonna go ahead and skip a line. I felt like it just looked a little too cluttered if I didn't. So I'm just going to skip. Okay. Okay, I like it. And then maybe I can take a little bit of this floral and let's see. No, I think I liked it this way. Yeah, just like a tad bit. Cute, cute. And then let's bring in some boxes on Friday. So I'm going to take maybe these size boxes. Let's do this one and maybe this one here. And maybe, I think I am gonna bring a red. I wasn't going to bring red, but I think I need to because it looks a little too empty without it. So let's do this here. Is that too spaced? I think so. And let's get that there, and let's get this one right here. And then this gap can have another floral. Now let's do this one here. I think I'm going to move this one over just a little bit. Squeeze that in there. Then get this one here, like that. Okay, and then maybe I could put a little bit more of the scraps. No, I think I need something a little thicker. And the cool thing about printables is you can just print these over and over and over again. So I do have 2 extra sheets of these in case I need them. I want to make sure I'm not like duplicating the same, oops, stickers. Okay. Then let's maybe get this one here. Okay, and then I want to bring some more in on the opposite, on the top. Should I bring some more scraps too, or should I just bring floral? Maybe I can bring in another scrap. Okay, let's do something like that. And like that. All right. And then I still have this, so maybe I can put this like right here. I think that'd be perfect. It stays together and it's not going to take up too much space for there. So, okay, that is cute. Maybe I can bring a little bit more because that's what I like to do. You guys know, if you know, you know, I like to bring in all the things. I love full spreads. They're just, I just feel like they complete me. If that was just a tad bit shorter. Okay. Like that? Yeah, I think that's okay. And then I'm just gonna cut like this tiny little detail. I don't think it's noticeable, but I'll notice it and then it's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, so I think that's good for right, actually, this tiny little one right here. Okay, yeah. And then maybe I'll bring in some lines right here. Okay, yes, I love that. And then let's beautify this section here because it definitely needs it. I'm going to take this one here and let's see. I was thinking of having some here on there, and then let me see. Let me try to figure out the scrap situation before I start bringing in everything else. I really, really need a new blade, you guys. I really need to get one. Okay, and then yeah, that's good. All right, and then maybe I'll hold off on these and see if I want to bring them in, but I'll wait and see. Let's do one of these florals. I need to bring in boxes, I know. But let's do that. And then let's bring in a big box down here. So I will do, let's bring in a big purple box, right? I think so. And these already have lines, but because I put lines in those, you know what? I don't know why I didn't just bring in the line. I'm so silly. But I'm going to stick with this one and I'm going to draw my own lines because I want them to match. And I could bring in, no, I think I'm going to bring in some florals right here. So I think I'll just do that. If anything, maybe I'll bring in like a red header box. Like down here, and then bring some florals right there. And I'm gonna leave Sunday completely alone. That will definitely be my writing space. Like that. Okay, so Sunday is totally alone, not touching that at all. Let's bring in some bullet points on Tuesday. So I think I'm gonna bring in those dark bullet points again. I'm gonna keep it the same. Sometimes I switch off, like if this side's, you know, a darker one, this one's a lighter one, or the other color. But I think this week I'm just going to keep them the same. And maybe I could put some florals down here. Do I like that idea? I do. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to bring in one of my other sticker sheets of these florals to see if there's something smaller. I mean, that would be a good choice, but I might break that one up. So I don't know. I think I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to see what else I could put here. Okay. And then, oh, yeah, I forgot. I had that. I'm surprised that one didn't fall off. So, let's do that. And then I'm going to bring in my bullet points. And again, I'm going to skip a line just so it's not clustered. This one, I think I'm just going to do 2 bullet points, just so it doesn't look too cluttered since I have that floral there. And then I need to bring in more boxes, I know. I'll just do Wednesday, a couple more boxes. So I'm just going to put this one down. Okay, so I'll get some right there. That wasn't how I expected to break that floral up, but it kind of worked. I think it worked. And then maybe I can bring this one in. Oops. I don't want it to touch her leg too much. But like that. Okay. Cute. And then let me bring in those florals before I forget. I'll take this red, I'll take maybe a bigger purple or the same purple, right? Yeah, okay, so actually, no, I think I liked it this way. I'm gonna put this one up here. If I can get it straight, let's try this again. Okay, that one there. This one here. Or no, because I didn't do any of the other boxes that way, so. But that would have been cute if I did it that way. Okay, I can put some, I thought I had a different, yeah, I have these scraps. Here, how about I put this scrap right here on the side of that box? Ooh, that's cute. I was trying to figure out what to put right here. Maybe some floral, maybe a tiny little floral, like this one. I feel like I should bring in like a dark, at least header box or something for this side. What if I brought it in between like that? Yeah, I'm trying to like do like a little bit of different things with my boxes and not just have them the same all the time. Maybe I should have gapped that a little bit more, but it's okay. Yeah, that's, I don't know. I'm just trying to do something different with my boxes. Just kind of have fun with them. Okay. Yeah, this looks a little empty, but like I probably could have brought in things up, but that's okay. It is what it is. If anything, let's get some more florals in here if possible. Okay. I don't want to do too much to Sunday because that's my writing space, so I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, that's fine. If I put this one here, that one there, that one there, just kind of like hanging out on the boxes. I mean, I kind of, to me, this isn't heavily decorated. Decorated. To me, in my opinion, it's really not that bad. To me, this is like more on the simple side. I know to some people it's like, no, that's pretty decorated, but to me, I feel like it's not. I'm gonna bring in some lines right here. All right, so I think, guys, that this spread might be done. But to me, this is so simple, but you know what? I like it. I like how simple it looks. Okay, I'm gonna get this into the planner, which is gonna be so easy because I actually put nothing here where the punches are. So let's see how I like it. Alrighty, guys, so here is the spread in the planner. There is the train again. I love how it came out. It is so pretty. I love all these colors together. I definitely need to change the dates more because I feel like it really elevates a spread. So hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully you guys like this spread. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.